All right, so if you've been watching the news lately, you know that the mortgage rates have come down significantly. So if you're in a mortgage right now and you're looking at a rate that's 3.5, 4, 4.5 or more, you're probably looking at that and saying that's got to change. Or maybe you're looking into a new house and you're like, now might be the time to buy. The rates are so low. Well, it is, and our next guest can help.
That's right. Let's get into it. Let's talk all about it. He is the senior loan officer for the Garnes team. Matt Garnes joins us now. Matt, we love this topic. Sean and I, we're both in the process of refinancing our homes right now. You do something called Matt's Market Minute. What's that?
Well, that's just something that I send out to my realtor partners in the morning. So they have a good idea of what's going on in the market, what's happening, what are rates doing. That's obviously a huge question right now. Why are rates changing? What's going on with unemployment, housing, appreciation, sales, pending sales? I try to cover everything that's pertinent to real estate and mortgages.
Yeah, and right now, I think refinancing for a lot of people that have a mortgage right now is on a lot of people's radar. Is it worth looking into one right now?
Absolutely. I actually just closed mine back in April, and the last 2 or 3 months has been an absolute frenzy. Phones just ringing off the hook. At the peak, we were up 200% on refinance loans from this time last year. That's really not slowing down too much. And almost everyone that I talk to is able to lower their rate, get a lower payment. Some people are pulling cash out, doing those home improvements,
Getting at a PMI.
paying off credit card debt, putting money away just because of all the uncertainty. But yeah, it's almost every time I can get you into a better situation.
It's really interesting because I feel like everyone's kind of out there feeling it out, whether it be prospective home buyers or realtors. There's 4 houses for sale in my neighborhood. Sometimes when you think things might be declining, it's actually a time of tremendous opportunity. Is it a good time to buy right now?
Absolutely. Same reason, kind of. I mean, rates are near all-time lows. I just read something this morning because I get questions all the time. Is housing going to crash? I don't want to buy a house now, and then I lose 40, 50,000 because people have that 08, 09 mentality when the housing crashed then. So we're still kind of, that's sitting in the back of our minds. But I just read something today that home prices are up 1.4% from March to April. And we're kind of in the quarantine phase. So housing prices going up. Las Vegas, number 2 in the country, saw 5.4% increase year over year.
Wow.
And the experts are predicting the median home price to go up 4% this year. So there's no indicators whatsoever that housing is going to crash.
Because unlike I'd say, 2008, this is something that literally everyone in the world's dealing with right now. And if anything's going to happen, I think you have people from Southern California that are going to move to Vegas because it's just cheaper to live here versus maybe Vegas getting unfairly, affected by all this. Let's talk about then what we need to qualify. Is it true that you need, an 800 credit score and 20% down in order to purchase a home? Or not?
It's kind of funny too, because I get that question a lot, particularly from the younger buyers. And I think you guys have Google, right? I mean, you can go on and check it out and see, but yeah, it's the percentage of people that think you need that 800 credit score and 20% down. It's just not true. You can go as low as a 620 credit score and as little as 3% down if you're a first-time home buyer.
Yeah, with the FHA, that's right. That's how I did. That's how I did my first home.
Did you?
Yeah. Yep.
Very cool. Excellent. This is a difficult time as a lot of people are out of work. Can we talk a little bit about forbearance and what you think about the idea?
I think it's a good idea if you need it. People are out of work, 40 million people out of work. If you're out of work and cannot pay your mortgage, go into forbearance. Don't lose your home over it. If you're able to make your mortgage payment, I highly suggest you keep making it because they keep changing the rules on how it will affect you down the road. We don't know the long-term effects of going into forbearance, what it means for your credit, what it means for, will I be able to refinance again later? Will I be able to buy a home later? And like I said, they keep changing those rules. So without any certainty on what will happen long-term, I highly recommend if you can keep making the payment, keep making it.
Yeah, with the forbearance, sometimes, I think people think that all those payments just get put to the end of the loan. And oftentimes there's a balloon payment that might be expected as soon as the forbearance ends. It can kind of get a little bit tricky there. So if people want to take advantage of what you have to offer and the amazing rates that you've got, you have a special offer for Morning Blend viewers, don't you?
Yes, I do. If you call us up and want to do a loan, we will give you $500 off our fees if you mention the show.
Awesome. Just mention the Morning Blend and you're set.
Love it. Can't beat that. Matt, thank you for joining us.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Take advantage.
Take care.
Of some incredibly low home rates right now. You want to reach out to novahomeloans.com/matt.garns. It's right there on your screen. The phone number's there as well. And the Garns Group and Nova Home Loans, proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.